What if there was a way to explore the world while still holding down a full-time job? Imagine jetting off to exotic destinations, immersing in different cultures, and returning to your desk with incredible stories to share. It might sound impossible, but with the right planning and creativity, it's not only possible, it's totally achievable. In this video, you will discover how to turn your 9-to-5 grind into a passport for adventure. Learn the secrets to maximizing your time off, stretching your vacation days, and planning trips that fit perfectly within your work schedule. So, without further ado, let's dive in.
Step 1. Define your travel goals. The journey to traveling more starts with defining what travel means to you. Is it about exploring nearby attractions on weekends, or perhaps venturing to distant countries and ticking off bucket list destinations? Everyone's travel dreams are different, and understanding your own goals is crucial. For some, it might be about exploring local parks, while others dream of visiting every continent. Clearly defining your travel aspirations will make it easier to plan and prioritize. Step 2. Create a travel wish list. Once your goals are clear, it's time to make a list of destinations. Break down your list into categories based on the time required.
Half-day trips,
Places you can visit and return from in just a few hours.
day trips,
Destinations that can be fully experienced in a single day. Weekend trips.
locations perfect for a quick weekend getaway.
Half-week trips. Spots that require 3 to 4 days. Week-long trips. Ideal for destinations where you can fully immerse yourself. Week-long plus trips. These are for the adventures that need more than a week to explore. Overestimate the time needed for each trip to avoid the stress of a rushed itinerary. It's better to have extra time to relax or explore further than to miss out on something due to poor timing. Step 3. Leverage your work holidays.
One of the biggest advantages of a full-time job is the predictability of your schedule, including holidays. Mark all your work holidays, including long weekends and official days off, on a calendar. This will give you a clear visual of your available time, making it easier to slot in potential trips. For example, a long weekend can be perfect for a quick trip, while extended holidays might allow for a more substantial adventure. Step 4. Plan your trips like a puzzle.
With your calendar in front of you, start matching your trips to the available time slots. If you have a long weekend, perhaps a weekend trip or a day trip fits perfectly. Don't forget to actually write these plans into your calendar. This makes your trips feel real and gives you something to look forward to, reducing the chances of canceling at the last minute. Seeing your travel plans laid out in black and white also helps in planning and getting excited about the upcoming adventures.
Step 5. Maximize long weekends.
Maximizing long weekends is a game changer for anyone looking to travel more while working full-time. By strategically planning around public holidays and taking an extra day or two off, a regular 3-day weekend can transform into a mini vacation. Imagine having 4 or 5 days to explore a nearby city or even hop on a quick international flight. This approach not only gives more time to immerse in new experiences, but also allows for a well-deserved break before returning to work. Whether it's a quick getaway to the beach, a cultural trip to a nearby town, or even a short international adventure, planning around long weekends ensures you get the most out of your limited time off, making every holiday count and enriching your life with more travel experiences.
Step 6. Use your vacation days wisely.
Many people hesitate to use their vacation days, fearing it might reflect poorly at work. However, these days are there for a reason, and not using them is like giving away free time. Make sure to use your vacation days to their full potential, planning trips that give you the rest and relaxation needed to recharge. It's important to remember that a well-rested person is often more productive and happier at work.
Step 7. Request time off yearly.
To secure the dates you need, especially for longer trips, make sure to request time off as early as possible. Early planning increases your chances of approval and allows you to plan your travels without stress. It also gives your employer time to arrange for your absence, making the approval process smoother. Be the first to ask, and you'll likely get the days you want. Step 8. Extend business trips. If your job involves travel, consider extending your stay at the destination. Adding a day or two to a business trip can give you extra time to explore the city or country without the added cost of transportation or accommodation. Since flights are usually the most expensive part of travel, taking advantage of business trips is a smart way to see more of the world without breaking the bank. Step 9. Start planning early. With your time off secured, begin planning your trips as soon as possible. Research destinations, book flights and accommodation, and map out your itinerary. The earlier you start planning, the less likely you are to back out. If the idea of traveling alone seems daunting, especially for those new to solo travel, start with shorter trips to build confidence. The key is to start somewhere, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. Step 10. Save for your travels. Traveling often requires financial planning. Start by setting aside funds specifically for your trips. Cut back on unnecessary expenses like takeout or subscriptions you rarely use. Consider picking up a side job to boost your travel fund. Small savings can add up quickly, and before you know it, you'll have enough to fund your next adventure. Prioritizing travel in your budget makes it a reality rather than a dream. Now let's take a look at some of the additional tips for traveling while working full-time. Relocate if you work remotely. If you have the flexibility to work remotely, consider relocating to a new city or country. This not only allows you to experience a new place more deeply, but also puts you closer to other destinations that might have been out of reach. For instance, living in a central location in Europe or Southeast Asia can make it easier to take quick trips to surrounding countries. Find a job that pays you to travel.
Another option for those with a strong desire to travel is finding a job that requires travel. Positions like flight attendants, travel nurses, or consultants often involve travel as part of the job description. These roles not only pay you to see new places, but also offer the chance to experience different cultures as part of your daily work life. It's a great way to blend a career with a passion for travel.
Traveling the world while maintaining a full-time job might seem like a challenge, but with careful planning and a bit of creativity, it's entirely possible. By setting clear travel goals, utilizing work holidays, and being strategic with vacation days, anyone can turn their calendar into a map of exciting adventures. Whether it's exploring nearby towns or jetting off to distant countries, the key is to plan ahead and make the most of every opportunity. For more travel tips and advice, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and until next time, safe travels.